Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to my video today. Okay, I will introduce my name is Yanti. I'm from class C English Education 2019, Unsulbar University. I'm a five semester student. My video this time is related to a summary of the material in the English for specific purposes by my lecturer, Mr. Ali Isma, SPD, MPD. Okay, then we will answer our learning material. Let's learn what is ESP. It can be concluded that ESP or English for specific purposes is an approach in teaching and using English for specific fields and students that in accordance with the needs of their fields of science and the next discussion material that is the origins of ESP. ESP is not a permanent and current government, but rather a phenomenon that grows out of a number of converging trends. We can identify the main general reason for this growth. One, the means of a brave new world. The need of the Second World War in 1945 marked an era of great and unprecedented expansion in scientific, technical, and economic activities in international scale. The expansion created a unfilled war dominated by two poles, technology and commerce, which in after relations development immediately result in the demand for international language. The United States in the post-war world this fall to England, which created a new mass of people who wanted to learn English because English is the key to international technology and commerce. Two, revolution in linguistics. Traditional, the aim of linguistics to describe the rules of using English, namely grammar. Most of today jobs are in English. Science and technology, EST, and for a long time ESP and EST were considered almost the same. In short, the few differs from the premise that the English language recorded by a particular group of learners can be identified by analyzing the linguistic characteristics of the specialist field at work or study. 3. Focus on the learner. New development in educational physiology have also contributed to the emergence of ESP, emphasizing the central importance of learners' their attitudes to learning. H. Roger 1969 69 learners are seen to have different needs and interests, which will have an important influence on the motivation to learn. Different needs and intelligence, which will have an important influence on their motivation to learn, and therefore on the effectiveness of their learning. An English course with their needs will increase the motivation of their learning and just make learning better and faster. Okay, the next material about the development of ESP. There are 5 stages of ESP development, namely the first, the concept of special language register analysis. The purpose of the analysis is not identify the grammatical and lexical feature of this register, and the aim to produce a syllabus that gives high priority to the forms or language that students will encounter in their science studies and will in turn have low priority to form that they will not encounter. The second, beyond the sentence, theoretical or discourse analysis. The second stage of development assures attention to the levels above the sentence, as ESP draws closer to the developing phase of discourse or theoretical analysis. The third, target situation analysis. The aim is to take existing knowledge and put it on more basic by establishing predecessors for linking language analysis more closely to the learner's reasons for learning. The fourth, skills and strategies. The fourth stage of ESP has seen an attempt to look below the surface and not consider language itself, but the thought process, the underlying language as language use. Okay, the five learning centered approach. A truly valid approach to ESP must be based on an understanding of the language learning process that will be the subject discussion. Learning description. Material language description. We can identify the 6 main stages of development. 1. Classical or traditional grammar. The description is based on the raw H word and sentence base. 2. Structural linguistic. In a structural description, the grammar of the language is described in terms of syntactic structure, which carry the fundamental propositions, statement, interrogative, negative, imperative, and functions, time, number, gender, and etc. Okay, number 3, transformation general teaching grammar. Kaminsky concludes that this problem arises because language is being analyzed and explained separately from the human mean the products it. Okay, fourth, language variation and register analysis. The language varies based on the contents it is used. Sometimes it can be formal or informal and written or spoken. Number 5, functional or national grammar. Functional are concrete. Functional are concrete with social behavior and represent the intention or the speaker or writer. Number 6, resource rhetorical analysis. It deals with words to making students more efficient. Read. Okay, the next material, learning theory. There are 5 main stages in the development normally. Okay, the first, behaviorism, learning as habit formation, is simple but powerful theory said that learning is a mechanical process or habit formulation and processed by means of the frequent reinforcement of a stimulus response. Okay, the second, mentalism, thinking as role governance activity. So it must be governed by rules, definitive set a role, and small amounts always the mean to deal with the potentially limited varied and experience it may encounter. The third, cognitive coach, learning as thinking begins. Okay, number 5, learning and acquisition. Learning is seen as a conscious process, while acquisition projects unconsciously. Number 6, learning models. The learning process model will provide a practical reference resource for PSP teacher and course designers. Okay, the next material about approach to course design. Course design is the process by which rounded about student needs are interpreted to product multiple interpretations of the teaching experience. We can identify 3 main tips in this design. Normally, 1, a language-centered course design. This design aims to describe the direct link of the course between the analysis of the target situation and to find a process one might do and contents of the ESP course. Okay, a two skill contents course design format into basic principle, namely hypothesis and pragmatic basic. Okay, the three learning centered approach. A learning centered approach based on the principle that learning is determined by the teach as a whole. There are two implications of a learning oriented approach. Course design is a negotiation process, and course design is an dynamic process.